Hey guys, I'm coming back on here to make another video about male witches. Um, this is like my seventh take on this video on my phone, and it's really difficult. Before I get into this, a little update. I think either today or tomorrow is when I actually get the official day to move in. Blah blah blah. Once I move in, get internet connection, that tower is gonna be hooked up, and the Craft series, which is on this lovely camera, really old camera by the way. It's on there, and I need to edit it. Boom, continue with that. If you don't know the Craft series, it's a series that I'm going through with the exercise meditations and the notions of a book called The Craft by Dorothy Morrison. It's one of my Arthur very first book, actually, one of my first books, my very first witch book that I personally own. Also, it's one of my favorite idols, who's a foundation of Wicked, if you want to get there. But today I want to talk about male authors, male witches who happen to be authors as well. Lately, I've been reading a lot of books. Lately, I've been reading a lot of Dorothy Morrison, DJ Conway, Edie McCoy. McCoy, I think I've pronounced her last name wrong, but Eden, who just passed away. I've been reading a lot of just a lot of female writers, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. Women power here. Hello. If it wasn't for women power, I wouldn't be alive. Simple basics of feminism there, and I was just saying, like, what is wrong with me? Whatever happened to your connection to your manhood, and where's us? So I'm looking through my YouTube channel, as you can see back here, of this my lovely, which is very rare, FYI, very very rare for me to watch my videos. But I noticed in my subscription is the YouTube subscription is kind of like you watch this one video and then it just like pushes away all your other subscription and then put in this other subscription. So lately I've been watching a lot of like reality TV interviews and drama and whatnot. Also, my subscription is filled with nothing but that, but I'm not subscribed to half these channels. If not, I've never heard of these channels. So I'm like, okay, YouTube is doing something weird with their search engine, blah blah blah, let it be. So I started, jumping back into witchcraft and watching these new YouTubers, and just getting to know people without contacting them. So, and a whole new YouTube community is like here. I think this is like Gen 4, if you will. And I'm coming from, like, I think I'm classified as one of the originals. I've been called one of the originals at one point, or one of the ancients, which is like, Jesus Christ, am I the one before? Am I the land before time character? And I was like, yeah, that's going to make me really feel old, but it's okay. It's okay. I've been in this game for 10, 11 years in YouTube, and I'm slowly still trucking on. I'm like, I swear to God, my flame is going to ebb and away. But anyways, blah, 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 blah. 3 minutes into this video and not getting to the point. Christopher Penczak, one of my favorite authors, one of my favorite male authors. He was one of, besides The Craft, he was one of the first male authors I got a hold of at the local library. There was a book called Gay Witchcraft, and I think it's called Gay Witchcraft. I don't know if he has it in here. I don't think he would promote it in here. So Gay Witchcraft was a book I picked up, and I was reading it, and I couldn't get into it as a person. I couldn't connect to it as a person. I couldn't even like relate to it, but the writing was good. The message that was in that book didn't connect with me. Don't know why. Just don't know why. Just, it felt too commercial. It felt too, you're trying to win me over. And I was like, it can't be him. Let me check another book out by him. And so it was this book. And I remember purchasing this book years ago and giving it away to a good friend of mine that he was getting into Wicca, and he wanted to know if Wicca was for him. And I was like, well, this book is kind of good. It was kind of one of my first books to get through and whatnot. And yeah, I really adore this book. So, not just only that, this is a huge book in my life. Never mind the fact that you get a CD with it, because meditation, I'm a Gemini, so I need audio to connect with my reading. And so this Anthony's Wiccagen's foundation is protection. I always want to protect myself. I don't want anybody touching me. I don't want any unnecessary energies around me. I don't need any of that shit near me. I just prefer just to be me by myself on my craft. And if I want to invite you into my mix, I will invite you in my mix. So that bled into the inner temple witchcraft. And there was a moment in my YouTube world that I was going through the inner temple witchcraft with a really good old friend of mine, which we all know her as Moonlit Opal. And it's she's in a different name, and then I think she just stopped with YouTube community altogether, which is perfectly fine with Moonlit Opal. But we were working on that, and I forgot. I was like, wow, yes, I do have his books. I do have this whole entire series, and why not? And Chris Penn is a really amazing guy. That being said, I just went out and bought myself the Witch's Coin, which is so funny because in my life right now, I'm going through some bit of financial disagreements in life, so with other people. So this would be good to help build a strength on preserving my money and making sure my prosperity house is safe and strong and withstand a lot of that's the only thing I can say about that. But yeah, so this purpose of this whole video was to be inspired that if you're a male witch and you have a YouTube channel and you have some bit of material, please leave a comment below. Don't just like this video only, but leave a comment below saying, hey, watch me, because I will click on you. I will subscribe to you. I will watch your videos from beginning to end. I will connect with you because I feel like I need to have more connections with other male witches than just my girls. Like I feel like I want to make a Facebook group or a Facebook message together. I want to feel like I want to create a little community and get us male witches in a big, huge freaking circle and just connect with one another and be one with one another, because I feel like there's a lot of females in here. Not knocking down femalehood, but I mean, equality, positive, and balance. Rawr. Rawr. But yeah, so here, Wicked Gem's laying down. Wants to see your guys' channel. Wants to see everything. Blah, blah, blah. Till then, guys, thank you for being patient with me. Once I settle into my new place, my hair is long. Once I settle into my new place, more videos are going to come out. In fact, there's a spot I'm going to have just for me in the living room for my YouTube videos. So you guys won't be so like, oh God, Anthony, you went from a decorative, crazy, blue, dark, very ominous cave to a blank piece of paper behind you. Yeah, so there's little things coming in your way. So, yeah. Till then, guys, thank you for watching and subscribing and liking, and always, blessed be.